Okay, we're back with my guest Sarah Palin. Sarah, I'd like to talk now about something that Republicans feel very strongly about, and that is government spending. Can you tell our viewers what the fundamental differences between the Democrats and the Republicans on this issue?
Certainly, Larry. Americans are sick and tired of Washington big spenders. Tax, 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 spend, spend, spend. That's all they do, Larry, and good, average working Americans are not going to stand for it.
And Republicans want to lower taxes and stop spending?
That's right. Every time you turn around, Democrats are giving away the store, and who pays for that? Larry, we do, the taxpayers. Republicans don't want their hard-earned dollars taken away by a government that, well, quite frankly, gives it to freeloaders and losers. We just can't afford all these social programs, Larry, because America has a war to fight, and we also have to spread freedom around the world.
Are you referring to the war in Iraq?
I'm talking about all of America's wars. The war on crime, the war on terror, the war with illegal aliens, the war in Afghanistan and Iraq, and also the war against these big spenders. America has to fight, Larry, and I've got news for you, Larry. Fighting is expensive, so we just can't go spending our money on losers and politicians other in Washington. That's what we Republicans stand for, Larry.
Well, it seems to me that Republicans are big spenders also. And Republicans also raise taxes. What's the difference between them?
The difference is that we don't want to spend our hard-earned money, made with our own sweat and blood, handed out by government-bleeding hearts. The government's job is to govern, Larry, and Republicans don't like big government and politics meddling in our affairs. We care about Americans, Larry. That's why we send our soldiers to fight, to protect our freedoms, and I hate to see these big spenders giving our tax dollars to all these silly social programs, when we need to protect America around the world.
So are you saying that big government spending is okay if it protects America? If we spend it on the military, for example?
What better way to spend our money than on our brave soldiers, who are risking their lives for our freedom?
Well, how do you pay for all these wars without raising taxes?
See, Larry? That's what I'm talking about. That's why you've got to cut that big government spending on all these big bank bailouts and social programs. Democrats have all these big ideas, but who is going to pay for all of them? Not me, Larry. Just let those big government spenders come looking for me, trying to take my money. Alaska is a big state and I could hold out up there for 6 months, if I had to. And they better come armed too. I know I will be.
When we come back, more on the conservative view with Sarah Palin.